Doom 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 dum dum do dum do dum 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 do dum do dum 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 do dum 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 do dum 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 dum. Just release me, dum do do dum dum dum. Just release me, dum do dum 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 dum. Just release me, dum 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 dum. Just release me. Just released with Andre Wade. I know. A lot of you all was yes. Yeah, I had I went to an episode the other night and had uh, something that took place in my life and that never played taken place, and it was with my heart, and I literally couldn't uh, breathe, and so I come out of this dream, right? I come out of this dream and I was, and I just went to hollering, cause I'm in the back room and I had the door shut and I had my fan facing the floor, so it wasn't no ice, no insulation or anything, no nothing was there for me, and then, so I was choking and my heart, you see, I've been in here, and they dealing with me. They hospitalized me. They admitted me to the hospital, and so, and I already have my foot problem that I'm going through, and but I'm okay. My heart and everything, my heart is so okay, but I still have, they say, a weak heart. I have, the man he literally used the words weak heart. So I'm trying to better myself because it's some things that I can't do and I need to stop doing. And if I don't, I kill myself. And that's a whole lot of us, and that's living with these bad hearts and these weak hearts. And he asked me, no, I hadn't, no, I hadn't. And so you never know these things until things take place in your life. But it's just released with Andre Wade. Just come to reminisce and share some things that has taken place in my life. I pray peace upon y'all families today. I pray peace upon those who are incarcerated, women, men, and teenagers. And my mother was talking to my brother, and he's on Styles unit. And my brother used the word uh, that the offenders over there are dropping like flies, and and yes, they're not dropping in the matter of heart attacks. They're not dropping in the matter of uh, things that may be towards their health. They dropping because of Tucci. These men is inside and these kids are inside these walls of confinement, and they taking themselves out of their problems with Tucci, a drug that's really right now enhancing younger people's lives to death. And and they going inside of these prisons, right, in these jails, knowing that this drug is taking younger people's lives out here in the streets on a daily basis. And they go inside,
They're gonna be a stick.
they go inside and they find themselves able to buy the drug that's inside the jail, that's inside the prison, and they just hang themselves over with that drug. They hang themselves over with that drug, and this drug is taking lives, people. This drug is truly taking lives of people that's looking for something to linger to hang on to. We have people that consider themselves God people inside these churches, guide people inside these mosques and all these things and these Catholics and these religions, and they supposed to be there for the people, for the children, for the kids. People are dying behind Tucci, and they know it's a killer. They know this is a killer. Why is it that a person can die today? A person can die today, and a preacher can preach about it Sunday. Can preach about it Sunday. See, the service got to stop being about what Mary Ann and Bobby Lee doing. The service need to stop being about Mrs. Jones. It needs to start being about things that's taking place in the lives of the children that's not coming to the services. We got grandmamas. We got babies in church. Where's the sister? Where's the brother? Where's the child that don't supposed to be making up their own mind? Where are they? Why are they not in church? We need to stop allowing these people and these kids to make up their own mindset. It don't supposed to be that way. See, when if you're 20, if you're 20 and you end up with 7 years in TDC, see, there's a part of makeup that's about to take place in your life that you have to make those decisions. You're going to have to make them. If it's somebody's there at the front door when the boy that's got 7 years done come to jail and they wasn't worried about his tennis shoes, they wasn't worried about his commissary sack, they wasn't worried about his booty, they should have been worried about the fact that he was a child and needed some help. We got TV channels. We got prison channels all over YouTube and all these things, or all these maximum security prison things going on, showing how dangerous a place is. But it's something that's killing you, and it's legal in the fact of you using it. Tucci. They need to make it so hard that if you get got with it, there's a major consequence. There's a major consequence. I ain't trying to act like a mob. I ain't trying to act like a real big whatever. But what I am doing is speaking out, because I don't want to wait till Sunday. I don't want to wait till Friday. I don't want to wait till the day after. I want to speak before it even must take place. Because, see, you're going to have to know that, see, Andre Wade was just released. He spoke about this. He talks about this. Tell me, how many people do you know that has problems and need help? Doom doom doo doom doo doo doom. Doom doom doo doom doo doo doom. Just release me. Ha 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 ha. There are some things that takes place in my life. There are some things that done took place in my life. And if I don't get my life together, people, then you won't see Andre Wade with Just Release. You will see a background. You'll see something that was done in the past and ain't nothing going on in the future. We have to take heed. See, God shows us so much because he loves us so much. He takes it and he molds it. He'll even allow you to taste it in your mouth. See, she was a young black girl. She was a young black girl. She was all alone in a young black school. She didn't know how to truly carry herself like a little young black lady or a little young black girl. So she allowed the young black boy who she started trusting on a daily basis, who she started talking to on a daily basis. This young black boy who came from a young black ghetto. He knew about the things of life that wasn't right. But here it is, this young black girl. This young black girl didn't know it all. This young black boy destroyed that young black girl. See, if you have the young black neighborhoods, all right, if you come up in these neighborhoods and you are well put together spiritually and you are well put together mentally, then see some things because see they shy to the ways of life. Oh man, I had a semi heart attack, man. I had a semi heart attack, and man, that was so scary. Let me tell you something. They had me, and when the ambulance came, they was I was I'm sick. I'm talking about I couldn't even breathe, man. I'm talking about I was doing all that right, and I was trying to get all up under the fan and stuff. Then my mama friend, she used to be a registered nurse and all that. She trying to tell the ambulance people who's currently working as medical people, and she ain't been in a minute try what to do, and they arguing and all this, and I'm over there, choking, and then I'm telling her because I had heart pills, right, and I'm telling her to give me my pills. I'm telling her the pills, right. So, and I got a big old thing of water up there, right. Man, guess what this woman did? She wanted to tell me about Doris. Tell my mama, bring me a cup. Man, I better died. Man, I took that pills and threw them in my mouth and grabbed that big old thing of water and went. What she talking about? Bring a cup? What did she think she had? On Young and the Restless? It don't go like that. It's life saving. It's emergency. She talking about she was a registered nurse. Hell, she supposed to put the water in her hand and let me drink it out of her hand. Yeah, man, I was like, man, but she was there from the beginning to the end with me. Miss Ruby, I appreciate you and I thank you. And I thank my mother and I thank my sister and them, who was all my nephew, who was all there and they was helping and the best they could. And when the ambulance came, it was about four that I think was ambulance and our truck. They really took up on initiative to make sure that I started breathing right, and they had this big old thing. I couldn't even, they had this mask. I was taking the mask off because I had never done that before. I'd never been through that before, and my breath was taken away from me. I mean, it was taken away from me, and I never experienced that. Lord knows, I never want to go through that again in my life. I never. I pray that nobody ever go. We have to start taking care of ourselves. We have to start uh, putting the things that take heed to what life has to offer you. That's good, please, because life can be today, and life can take you away today. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. You can wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning and die at 11:30 this morning. Pay attention to what's good in your life. Pay attention to what you don't need in your life. And I'm talking about people too. It's some people we just need in our life. It's some people can bring on a heartache to you. I'm thankful for the nurses here at Herman Memorial up in the medical center area. I'm thankful for the doctors. I'm thankful for the special cast of people that took initiative and paid attention to my illness, who heard me holler out, who heard me cry, heard me curse, but took initiative to allow me to lay here right now and not be in no pain. Thank you, and I appreciate the prayers. I appreciate the prayers, and I just like I say, things goes on in our life.
Hey Riley,
And
I wonder if you can cosign for me in 32 or somebody if you're busy.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm in the brink of bringing my video to the end because I hadn't been able to do a video, and I want people to know what's going on. That I was just not. I'm hospitalized. I'm going through some things that uh, could have been bypassed if I would have been taking care of myself. And and still, God is taking initiative to take favor with me and allow me to get myself together. And I thank God for that, and I thank you all for y'all prayers. And I just ask that you continue to pray for me. And I'm here. I'm here. Just Release is here. Just Release is here. And I told you, when you tell somebody about Just Release, tell them hit that like button. Tell them hit that like button.
Just a minute,
Because
Riley. Oh, okay.
ain't no telling what I might come back with
Thank
next.
you, ma'am.
Ain't no telling what I might come back with next. Cause hey, Just Release is here to stay. Look, there you go. My nurses, my beautiful nurses,
Oh boy.
my beautiful nurses.
Yes.
They make it well. And this lady here, this lady here, she been going through with me. I had her late for lunch. And she had asked me, "Can I go to lunch now?" And I said, "Yeah, you deserve it, but we didn't had a day, and we
Oh,
thankful.
sweet.
We
Sweet.
thankful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So next time, remember,
Perfect.
tell somebody about
Thank you.
Just Release,
Thank you, thank you.
and tell them hit that like button. Tell them hit that like button, and share, and subscribe, cause ain't no telling what I might be back with next."
All right. What time is it? 5:30? No? It's 4:30. It's 4:30. So So in an hour,